My ex-girlfriend laughed when I told her I would be successful one day. 2 years later, she showed up at my door asking if we could start again. 2 years ago, my girlfriend Sarah walked out of my life with a small smile that felt colder than any insult. She said she was tired of struggling, tired of waiting for a future that looked uncertain. At the time, I was working 2 part-time jobs trying to build a small online business that barely made enough money to cover rent. She said love was not enough when the bills kept coming and dreams did not pay for dinner. A week later, I heard she started dating a guy who drove a luxury car and lived in a downtown apartment that looked like something from a movie. It hurt more than I expected, but I never chased her, never begged her to come back. Instead, I focused on the one thing I could control, which was my work. Days turned into months, and slowly things started changing in ways even I did not expect. The small business I started from my tiny apartment began growing, customers increased, opportunities appeared, and for the first time in my life, the future did not look like a constant struggle. 2 years passed almost quietly until one evening there was a knock on my door. When I opened it, I froze because the last person I expected to see was standing there holding her phone tightly in her hand. Sarah looked different, not in the glamorous, confident way she used to, but tired like life. It quietly humbled her. She said hello in a soft voice like we were strangers meeting for the first time. I invited her inside, mostly out of curiosity, because the girl who once walked away from me now looked nervous just standing in my living room. She looked around the apartment, noticing the changes, the bigger space, the nicer furniture, the life that clearly did not look like the one she left behind. After a few minutes of silence, she finally said something that sounded heavy with regret. I heard about your company, everyone is talking about it now. I shrugged and told her things just worked out after a lot of long nights and mistakes. She nodded slowly before admitting that the rich boyfriend she left me for was not the perfect life she imagined. The relationship ended months ago, and since then she had been thinking about the past. About the way I used to believe in our future even when everything looked impossible. Then she asked the question I think she already knew the answer to. Do you think we could try again? The room went quiet for a moment while I looked at someone who used to mean everything to me. I told her the truth calmly because anger was no longer necessary. The hardest part of losing you was realizing you only believed in me when it was easy, not when it mattered. She lowered her eyes, understanding exactly what I meant. Before she left, she said she was proud of the person I became and that she hoped one day someone would appreciate me the way she should have. I wished her well and closed the door gently, realizing something important about life and love. Sometimes the people who walk away during your hardest moments are the same people who regret it the most when they see the life you build without them.